and welcome back to All the Planner Things. I'm Marie.
And I'm Rosa.
And this is Charming.
Yay.
And Princess may make up an appearance too later. We'll see.
Doggos. Yay.
But yay. So happy April, everyone.
Yes, it's April, my favorite month.
Her birthday month. So it makes sense. Actually, your birthday was just yesterday.
And it's Earth Day. Go planet. It's your Earth Day. Okay, that was enough of that. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was my birthday. It's my whole birthday month. I'm like talking to Charming. Like, he is my co-host.
He's the interviewer.
Yeah.
Oh, here. There we go.
Oh, flip, flip. Yeah. So no, it's great. I love April. I like spring. I know spring starts in March, but I feel like it doesn't get like fully into it until April.
That makes sense because it's like halfway through March or more than like 3/4 of the way through March before spring hits. So
yeah, and it's like thawing out. So like you thaw out in March, but then the flowers bloom in spring.
Oh, okay.
Of course, our weather hasn't been cooperative in that sense, but in theory, that's how it's supposed to be.
We had like a really nice sunny weekend to start, and then today,
womp womp.
Yeah, not so much.
Not so much. We're obsessed with sun because we're Californians, so so no sun is like disaster for us. So
it's
if
weird.
You guys are wondering why are we so obsessed with sun, because it's like snowing in other places still.
Really?
Yeah, I had like a friend who was like posting something from Canada, and she's like, it's supposed to be spring, and like legit looked like a blizzard. I mean, to me that's a blizzard. So yeah, other people get like real weather, and here we are like, it's cloudy, it's over. But anyways, that's who we are. It is what it is.
That's what happens when you get two native Angelinos talking about weather.
Welcome to our world.
We're very spoiled, very, very lucky where we live.
Have you read that?
What?
It's an age thing, like that at a certain time in adulthood, like you really get obsessed with weather. Like you look at someone made a reel about this or something, but they're like, you get really obsessed with weather. Like, what's the weather like today? What's the weather like in Kansas? And what's the weather like? Hey, do you know there's like a 40% chance of like, you get really obsessive over weather. And I don't know if it was because during our spring break, we were trying to figure out like what was the best time to visit Joshua Tree. But my husband and I noticed we were doing it a lot. But we're like, oh, it's because of the trip. But then we just kept doing it afterwards. So I don't. We're just obsessed with weather now. That's just
maybe we've hit that point. I'm really bad at checking weather. Like I usually wait until somebody's like, hey, do you know it's gonna be raining next week? And I'm like, what? And then I'll like check obsessively. Kind of to make sure, like what time of day do I need certain clothes? Do I need my kid to bring an umbrella, or like what's going on? But I don't think I'm good enough checking it all the time.
See, as a planner, you're doing it as you're supposed to. You're planning, like, I just do it for fun, and I still don't plan. Like, this is entertainment purposes only. There is no planning according to. For example, today I knew like it's gonna be cold, and I went outside to my car, and yet when I got out of the car to drop off my son, I was like, "Oh, I should have worn a sweater." Oh, so there's no planning; it's just entertainment purposes only.
Okay.
Anyway,
what do you think? Anybody else have thoughts about weather constantly, or do you get to a certain age and think like that? I'm curious.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. We'll do a poll.
Yeah.
Okay. But as you guys probably figured out, our whole spring talking weather changing, our theme is spring.
Do you do anything like spring cleaning? Do you have a ritual of spring cleaning or anything?
No. No, and yes.
That was quick.
Not necessarily spring cleaning, but like I feel people make resolutions in the New Year and January and everything, and I had been in hibernation mode. So to me, it feels more natural to do that in spring, because it's everything blooms, everything's thawing out. To me, that feels like a new year for me. So to me, I do spring cleaning mentally and goal wise. Okay. Like I start thinking like, okay, what do I want? What are my goals for this year? What do I want? That's how I see spring as like. So that's my spring cleaning.
She's out of hibernation, guys.
Yay! I am. I started using my planner more. I'm thinking of things to do. I'm thinking like, what are my goals? And so, yeah, to me that aligns better for me. You know, if you want to get all, spiritual, like that's like the, what do you call it? Astrological New Year. The New Year starts because it's Aries season. With Aries season. Go Aries. Go Taurus. Taurus season is upon us. Anyways, and so to me that aligns well with that too. Like it's a new year. Now it's a new year. Now let's talk resolutions or goals and stuff. I was sleeping before. But anywho, yeah. So before we go all into that, should we talk about what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Kind of skipped over our what's going on in the planet world.
Yes, what is going on in the planner world right now? What just ended?
I don't know.
A little thing.
There's this tiny little conference. What's it called? Oh yeah, Go Wild. Not so tiny at all.
No. So we didn't, of course, attend. As you can see, we did not make it. But it seemed really cool. So we've been searching on social media, seeing what people have posted. I don't think there's been a ton of videos yet, but there's been some reels and some short things. So I think the biggest thing, let me check my notes. Probably a keynote speaker, Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
What do you think about that?
I would have loved to hear her.
Right.
Okay, so I'm not a big fan. The only reason I'm a big fan of Martha Stewart is because she's friends with Snoop Dogg. I'm full disclosure here. Like, when she peaked in her time, I mean, she hasn't peaked. She's still peaking. But, like, she became the rise was like 90s, late 2000s. Yeah. So I was still too young to appreciate that, So, but I appreciate that she's friends with Snoop Dogg. So already her cool factor. But I would have loved to hear what she says. Yeah. Like, is she a platter? Who knows? I
don't know. And that's why I wish we had video. I haven't seen any like video of her speaking. I don't know if they were allowed to or discouraged to or what, but I haven't seen anything yet. But I mean, she's just a mogul and like a huge, I mean, I don't want to it sounds almost silly to be called her a girl boss. But I mean, she's
a boss.
She is a super big boss of like multi giant companies, $1 million, $1 billion companies, whatever it is. But it's like, yeah.
And she's made a living and out of something so like kind of like what we do, right? Like planning. I don't know if she's a planner, but she does crafting and she like does the dinner planning and like all these decoration stuff that I'm terrible at, but I love to see other people do it. It's so creative in that sense. So I love to see someone get like their passion for creativity and like make something out of it. It's so cool to see. I don't know. Yeah, I would have loved to hear what she says because I want to see how she does it. Right. She has to be a planner because for her to like have
so what's going on
organization, she has to be.
Right. So hopefully we'll find some clips at least.
I wonder if she uses a planner.
I wonder which planner she would use.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they say that? You have to tell us.
Tell us. Tell us. These are all like things I want to know. Yeah. Martha Stewart, what kind of planner do you have?
Let's see. What else was happening at Go Wild? I mean, so much was happening at Go Wild. We're not going to be recapping everything because only little tidbits that we found out from social media that I thought were really neat. One thing I thought that was really cute is that one of my friends was at Go Wild, and I saw this on other people's Instagrams too, is that Keleva Plan dropped off these really nice self-care is not selfish boxes. Oh. And it seemed so nice. It came with a self-care planner and dated and tons of other little things, but that was so sweet.
That is very sweet. I think that's awesome. Oh, I saw that video you showed me. So it was a cute planner. It's very cute and it's like great for self-care because it lets you, I think we saw monthly. And then it had a weekly, like, this is what your weekly health self-care is going to look like. And then it had like a daily, like, affirmation journal section part. Yeah. It's like that. Anyways, but I like it. I think that's great. I like it.
Anything with self-care, I think, is so important. and always appreciated and needed. So very cool. Ooh, another drop. So another drop that I thought was really interesting at Go Wild was from Zebra. They gave out these mild liner mix pens. They look so cool. It looks like it's like a dual tip. I can't tell if it's like two different tips or one tip that has like two colors. But it looks so pretty.
I got me excited. I think it's one of the first like things that popped up on my feed.
Mhm.
Probably, I think it was Gem Plants who put it on. Well, it's the first person that pops into my feed all the time. And I'm like, because you know me and my liners. Even though I can't pronounce it, I always say midliners, but it's okay, whatever.
You guys know what I
But
mean.
it's so cool. I like the little dual tip, and it looks colorful. It's like an ombre almost.
Yeah.
But with like
So,
different colors. So
I feel like at least one of us is gonna get a set of those when they come out.
I was like, I can't wait to get my hands on them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, another thing that I thought was so cool is that Lights Planner Action had a coloring wall. It was so cute. So it was like a giant, like 4-panel, I guess, like stand-up thing that was black and white when the conference started. And then as the days went on, people were going up and adding colors to it. And it was cute. Then I saw like some people would like leave their name or their social media info next to where they colored. And so there's like a whole collection of people and memories from the conference. And it's so cute. And Beth said she's going to bring it back to her headquarters. And so then she can always have her favorite people around. And I was like, oh,
that's so sweet.
That's really cute.
That's sweet. So it just looks like Go Wild was awesome. Like most conferences are, like when you get together with people, you like see all these great stories about people being kind, people getting out of their shell, doing something that they're usually not comfortable. Go Wild is a big conference. We joke when I say, oh, you know that, because everyone knows like Go Wild is the peak. And so if you guys went, let us know. Let us know what was your favorite memory, or
definitely.
Tell me more about Martha. We're on a first name basis now.
And one of those things I love about the planner conventions is not only about like planning, the act of just like using your planner. It has a lot of like big picture stuff to it too. Like how to find your passions in life and how to make those things into something more. Like a lot of people have started businesses based on their experiences at a conference like this and getting the motivation and inspiration to start their own thing.
I was just gonna say to me, we've never gone to Go Out, but we've gone to other conferences. I feel like it's inspirational. It gives you motivation. I'm like, hey, I want to try this. It makes me feel creative because I see everyone else being creative, and I'm like, let me try it. It might not be perfect, won't be perfect, but it's still fun. So that's what I like about conferences. And who knows? Who knows when the next Go Wild is going to be at? There's already rumblings of different locations, people requesting. We won't know until maybe a year later this year, though, because they don't let them know. But
we'll see. Maybe we can make it. Maybe next year. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll have to see where it is and how our budgets and everything are.
But that'll be great.
Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's been going on with us here?
Well, I mentioned a little bit of spring. I've been celebrating my birthday almost 12 months. I went to see a concert in more southern in Florida, in San Diego, and it was so much fun. So I spent time in San Diego, and I went to their Old Town San Diego. They had a, what do you call it? Farmers market. Sorry, had a moment there. They had a farmers market, and I love farmers markets. They're like, I love it, and I love seeing vendors. And I found this vendor who combined two passions of mine: cats and tarot or astrology stuff. So I was like, hey, she had like candles, and they had cat pictures, and she had little collars, but with like crystals.
Oh wow.
For them, and I was just like, wow. I gotta find her name. It's somewhere here. Oh, Cats and Crystals.
I like that.
Yeah, and so I got stickers. And I'll probably overlay this, but I got these cute little stickers. They're tarot cards with cats on them. So I only got the major arcana or what I could find because she just had them there laying there. So if you guys know where I can find more of these, let me know. Look how cute these are. I gotta show.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like
This is
zoom
the
in on this.
lovers. They're so cute, but they're all cats. They're all cats, and they're tarot. So it's my favorite thing. So that's what I've been doing. I've been celebrating my birthday a lot.
Nice.
Good.
You deserve it. You always deserve to celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
When possible, yes.
It's a good birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I have been celebrating myself. I usually don't. Like, not a big birthday person for myself. Like, I love celebrating other people's birthday, but my birthday has always had kind of like a sad connotation to it. So I'm glad this year was like, yay, fun. So
yes.
What have you been up to?
Well, on the whole spring theme, I've been spring cleaning a little bit. It's been interesting because we moved about three years ago, and almost all the boxes that we moved from our old place ended up in our garage, still in boxes. And so my goal was to eventually get through most of those boxes at least and figure out what do I have and what do I need. And I'm really sentimental, and that makes it really hard to get rid of stuff. If anybody has any tips, I could definitely use them because, like, I found, well, okay, I have boxes that have moved with me from like my grandparents' house where I lived when I was a little girl, and there are stuffed animals from when I was a kid. There are, I don't even know what else. I hope not so many toys and books and things. Because I don't know, for some reason, I'm way more sentimental with like plush things.
Oh.
And things that, like, I don't know.
No, I get it.
Like in Toy Story, I always think that they're secretly alive and like.
Yeah, you can't get rid of them.
And so I'm like, okay, obviously, I know it's okay. And it's better to spread the love and donate them.
Yeah.
So I need to just do that.
But look at all the progress and talk about your progress.
So I have made good progress. So it took like, I'm not taking an entire day because that's kind of overwhelming right now. So I'm taking small parts and about like just going through like 5 or 6 boxes each day.
That's a lot.
And donating a lot, handing things down to my daughter when possible, and just trying to reorganize. And so sometimes it's good because then I'll find out, oh, stuff from this box and this box, I can consolidate that and put it in one box. And now we only have half the space that I need to find. So it's good. It's just, there's still a lot in there. And so it's a little like overwhelming at times. Like I know we got through like a whole like area. We went from the top all the way down and went through a whole column of boxes. And then I went to the next one and I was like, oh, this is going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Because then I had like plastic drawers of like craft stuff.
Oh.
And I don't even know what of theirs usable still and what I just kind of shoved in things. So it's like one of those like rolling drawer thingies. So, sorry, that was a charming sigh. It's like, so much stuff. And so, the dogs don't like it when I clean though because they can't come out.
Oh, that's why he's
so he's very sad when I have to do this cleaning. I want to put a fence at the end of the driveway.
Oh.
So then they can come out and be outside with us when we're working in the garage. But
do you still have their?
No.
Oh, okay.
Apparently that was something that got donated.
Oh, okay. Well,
they had a giant playpen when I first got the dogs, but no, not anymore.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's what I've been doing most recently, but a little bit earlier, I think it was the end of March, but after we had already recorded for March, my family and I went to WonderCon, another convention, but comic booky and art and like a mini Comic-Con. It's made by the same people that do the San Diego Comic-Con. And so, but it's smaller and it's in Anaheim, which is a little closer to us. So it's fun to go to. And now that my daughter's gotten into cosplay and things like that, we had a lot of fun. But I just had a couple little things I wanted to show. It's really cute. So these are both by Le Petit Elephant. And one of them is so cute because one of my friends who's not into planning but knows that I like stuff like this. She goes, do you know they have these sticker books with reusable sticker paper? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, that's the first time I've seen one. And she just thought it was the coolest thing. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's really cool. But yeah. And so I had to get this because it's cute because it says never not collecting stickers.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah, that's totally fitting. So I'm glad my friend told me about it so I could go run and buy that. And then another cute one I got was Sailor Scouts because we are fans of Sailor Moon. So she's got the Guatemalan Sailor Moon here. And then I feel like these are, the artist is Filipino. So I feel like these are like slightly Filipino Sailor Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got our multicultural going on here. They're just so cute.
They are.
Tell us about your Sailor Scout. I really like her.
This is great. I got to link the shop because I don't remember the name off the top of my head right now unless I look for it. But she makes these like really cool, like, you know, different cultures. And this one's Guatemala. So she's actually, her hair is plated with Guatemalan the way that we our indigenous people do. And it has a tikal. It's a tikal, sorry. That's the Mayan ruins. And it has a quetzal, which is the national bird for Guatemala. And she's holding it. So I thought it was like, when I saw it, my friend told me about it. And she's like, hi Ellie. She's also Guatemalan, and so she's like, oh, let's get one. I'm like, heck yeah. I just need to learn how to do my hair with my little buns, and I'll be like, fighting evil by la noche. No, that's not right. Noche is night. Moonlight.
What's moonlight?
Fighting evil by la luz de la luna. See, I have to sing
it. Nice.
Yeah.
So cute.
But she has different ones. She has also Mexico, and she has Honduras, Nicaragua. So she's very like
nice.
Different nationalities in Central America. So
very cool.
Yeah. And she has other stuff too. She does lotions and stuff. So I got to link her because I can't find the name right now. But anyways, found her randomly on Instagram. And I was like, ooh, me wanty. Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon.
Very cool.
I was in love with Tuxedo Mask. He's one of my first loves.
Me too. I think that was kind of common in our generation.
Which now that, you know, total side note, I thought I found Sailor Moon on Amazon. Put it on. I was so excited because it's like original, right? It's in Japanese. So, like, I didn't get it. Like, it's all like, it is the original, but it's the original. Like, it's not dubbed in English. No, I mean.
Is it subtitled?
I think so, but it's not the same.
I guess it's true because, like, just the nostalgia factor that I used to come home from school and watch it, and it was dubbed.
Yeah, I need that. And, like, you can get the dub version, but then you have to pay for it.
Oh.
Like, it's not free on Amazon or anything because I have Amazon Prime. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm like, and so I tell my husband, this is how you feel because he watched a lot of cartoons in Spanish. So now that he's watching them, you know, like, in English, like, which is the one that Dragon Ball Z. He loves Dragon Ball Z, but he wants to hear it in Spanish. So I'm like, oh, that's how you feel.
The nostalgia.
The nostalgia of it all. Yeah.
Although, if it's in Japanese, maybe I'm going to try to watch it if they have subtitles because
I think so. Yeah.
It might help out getting more familiar
with the language.
Since I'm going to Japan this summer. And I'm still trying to learn phrases for travelers. I've got my Duolingo app going. My husband is way far ahead of me in his Duolingo learning, which is good because, you know, I am kind of behind. But so
watch it. Yeah, they have like the original, and then they have like the revamped one because they did a
a few years ago they came out with one,
and so they're both in Japanese. I might try it again, but I really wanted to hear their English, you know, the voice.
You remember those voices.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That was the big. But Sailor Moon.
Right.
Yeah.
What else is going on? So, doing a little Pengems shopping. You know, I had not bought a Pengems pen since like the end of January.
Wow.
Until this one.
I think that might be a record.
I think it might be too. So it was weird, but you know, trying to be more responsible, trying to work on my budget. But I saw this pen and it is so pretty. It's so pretty. I'll overlay a snippet from the webpage. But this one is called Country Club. It's navy and pink, and it's kind of got a shimmery, barrel. It's just so pretty, and gold hardware. And then they also have one that's kind of like the same but inverted. It's called Summer in the Hamptons, with a pink barrel and then navy crystals on top and pink on the bottom. So it was kind of like a preppy mini collection kind of thing. But they do have a new springtime.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, I thought I saw a springtime series.
And so I may have bought them, so they're on their way, but I haven't got them yet. There is a lavender mint and purple. So it's a mint barrel with lavender and light mint crystals. And then they have kind of, again, the inverse. They have lilac you a lot.
I love
mint
these
and purple
names.
pen. And so it's a purple barrel with mint and then lavender crystals. So I cannot wait to see those. They're so pretty. It's kind of like some of my favorite colors. So
I like the crystal mixture. Like, so pretty. I haven't bought Pengems in a very long time, and I don't think I saw. Well, no, I did say I saw springtime somewhere. So I don't know if it's this one, the one that you already own that I hadn't seen, but I haven't bought them. I like looking at them, but I'm also being mindful. So I'm living vicariously through Marie. So I'm glad she bought some because she hadn't bought any, so then I couldn't live vicariously through her.
It's true. It's hard. Like I decided to not get the new Northern Lights collection when they released. It was so hard to say no, but I was like, I do have previous Northern Lights collections. I need to. I would love to just keep buying everything, but I kind of have to slow down a little bit. And so I'm like, you know what? It's been a while. I feel like I can get these. They even had a total eclipse pen.
Did you see that one? Yes, I saw that one.
Yeah,
kind of wanted it. The spring bunny one. I'm still sad that I didn't get it because I know it's sold out. We talked about it last time.
Bring It On, the Easter egg crystal pen. That was really. I do kind of regret that I didn't. I had it in my cart for so long, and then I was like, do I really need it? I mean, do I really need anything?
We don't need anything,
but I want it. And then I was still thinking about it, and then it sold out. So it wasn't meant to be. Okay.
It's okay.
That's why I had time to earn and the funds to buy other pens. So yeah. But
you gotta also tell them how you organized all your pins from Pengems.
My Pengems pins. So yes, I will put an overlay. I had all my pins just in their little plastic, sitting in my craft box on different shelves. And it was getting to the point I didn't remember which ones I had, and I had some holiday ones that I was like, oh, I should use these during the holidays, because I have some that are magnets and I have some that are pins. The magnet ones go in the fridge usually during that holiday time. But then also I have the pins, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I feel like I need a bag or something to like display them all on, but then I'm afraid of losing them or getting them scratched or something. So what I did is I bought these little mini corkboard type things, and so I covered one whole one with all my pins. And it's just, they're just so cute and happy, and I love Pippin, and it made me happy to see it. But then it was kind of crowded. So now I have them on two. I have the holiday ones on one and the non-holiday ones on the other. And now I have room to buy more. So Angel, when you come out with more Pippins, I might have to add some of those. They're so cute.
So you have definitely be on brand with the spring cleaning and organizing. You're on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm just making plans. When I hear you talk about like I need to plan it out and organize, because I think I've mentioned I have a storage unit. It needs to go away.
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of like kid stuff and baby stuff that obviously I'm never gonna use again because my child's growing up. He's he no longer needs that, and we're not having any more babies, so it needs to go away. So when I hear you, I'm like, oh, I started cleaning. I should do that. Like I feel like I'm ready. My hand, I can use it a little more. It's getting strength back. So maybe I'll start doing a plan, and like you said, break it down into like digestible goals, like 1 box a day. I'm gonna go with that. 1 box a day.
That's a good start.
Or 1 box a weekend.
I mean, it's so overwhelming. That's the thing. It's just to get started, and it's really good.
Yeah, but that's what they say, right? Like, don't look at it as a big whole. Like, try to break it down, and that's with every goal, right? Don't see it as yes, that's your main goal, but how are you going to get there is like these little teeny tiny steps, tiny little goals.
Mm-hmm.
And we should look at it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bad. A lot of times when I have something big, I just go big picture and get
Mm-hmm.
overwhelmed and start freaking out. And that was like me in college. I would always like jump to big picture and then be like, so like, how am I ever gonna get this done and everything? But as I've gotten older, I realize little steps to a big goal. And I'm so excited that my daughter has started picking up on that. So we had a lot of my daughter was out for a few days, and so she had makeup work, and she had to work on that over the weekend. And she told me later on how she did it. She's like, yeah, I just was like, okay, each one of these tasks I'm going to break up into these little tiny smaller tasks, and every time I finish one of the little mini tasks, I'm going to celebrate, and then when I finish the bigger task, I'm going to take 5 minutes and I'm going to relax and do something and then go back to finish the next thing. And I'm like, wow,
that was very
how'd you
organized
get
of
so
her.
smart?
Yeah.
Like,
I want to be here when I grow up. I've always said that.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So
You
very
know,
exciting.
it's funny how you say like that's how you did it in college. Like you did too much big picture. I think that was the best time I was actually organized.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Because my goal was graduate, right? And so I would break it down. Okay, what do I need this semester to get there with these classes? So that was probably the last time I ever felt that organized. Only when I'm in school.
Let's go back to school.
I love school. I think I'm like
Mm-hmm.
a forever student. I mean, here we go, tangent again. I could be a forever student. My wallet will not like that.
There's that. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we are both very much in that lifelong learners type of personalities.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Why is school so expensive?
I don't know.
That's a whole other
As a
conversation.
whole nother, yeah,
And
let's
it's
like,
depressing. Let's talk about happy things.
yeah, let's
Planner.
stickers, happy planners,
Stickers.
yeah.
Kitty stickers. Oh, maybe that's why he was sighing, because I was talking about cats, not dogs. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Charm.
yeah. Oh, our little doggo is like
He's knocked out.
totally knocked out.
Yeah. So tell us, you guys, tell us what are your plans to do? Any spring cleaning? Have you started? Any spring cleaning on your
In your planners, do you do like destashes to go through all your planner stuff?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll let you guys know how my goal setting is as soon as I decide. I might do a vision board. I haven't done one.
Yay!
And I do usually do it earlier in the year, but this year I'm like, wait, I'm gonna enjoy my hibernation, and now I'm ready. I'm ready because I want to be mindful of what I put on there. So let us know. Let us know anything you do for spring. And we'll see you next month.
See you next month. Bye.
Bye.